Hello, and welcome to the very first module of the 365 Manifestation Power. Throughout the modules, you'll learn how to take charge of your life by unlocking the power to manifest your destiny as well as achieving your true purpose in life. What is manifestation? It refers to the process, an action, or an event that clearly enables us to see or show us something abstract or conceptual. Basically, it is indicating the movement of transformation of a mind concept into a reality-based act. That's why we'll stress upon the factual information and thoughts, supply some practical strategies to help you knowing about how to convert your ideas and daydreaming into a tangible product. Everyone has an insight, a voice that comes from within one's soul. That is the voice which is responsible to direct us throughout life and make success and achievement of inner peace and happiness our destiny. That voice is constantly telling us, get up right now, take charge of your life, and manifest your destiny. It involves transforming yourself and taking charge of your life. If you are interested in staying constant, then life would take hold of you. Then you might never experience the true potential of yourself. Life is not only about the style of living, sleeping, eating, working, and traveling, but to explore, experiment, observe thoughtful processes, and make risks towards change. Change leads to improvement, so an important question is how to improve, how to change. For that purpose, what you need to do is take actionable steps for yourself. It is mandatory to push yourself out of the traditional zone, family values, controlling powers of other human beings, and meet the real you. This will transform your life. Think less, speak less, and observe more, both with eyes open and closed. It takes faith and action, one belief that you will succeed and one action that connects you with progress. With this combination, you're prepared for change. It's only you who can allow the change to take place. Don't ignore the power of change. This power takes you towards the opportunity of personal growth. The key to unlock your true spirits and road to find the peak of manifestation is be consistent and never give up, because doubtlessly being stagnant in life is being dead. Embrace change by participating as well as contributing little meaningful gestures each and every day for 365 days. Change is no doubt uncomfortable, and sometimes it can get daunting. This is absolutely normal whenever we traverse on a new journey, whether it's a new job, a new relationship, or trying out things we never did before. There will be self-doubt and the fear of failure. That's completely normal and fine. Don't worry, as those are just merely thoughts where you worry of the unpredictable consequences you might face at the end of the journey. In order to combat all your self-doubts and the fear of failure, you need to strive for the transparency of mind. You can only achieve this by combating negativity. Clear your mind from negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are the ones discouraging you from initiating a transformation process and achieving your goals in life. There are a number of ways to control negative thought processes and replace them with healthy and positive visualization processes to foresee a better destiny. Here are some effective steps to regularly adopt as part of your daily routine to clear your mind from negativity. 1. Meditation. 2. Finding clarity. 3. Overcoming the shadows of delay. The first step in combating negativity is to practice meditation. Practice meditation daily for at least 20 minutes, 1 to 2 times a day. When you practice any form of meditation, it clears the negative thought processes that are highly likely to materialize. Meditation has been proven to be effective in controlling your negative thoughts or even eliminating them completely by countless research evidence. Your brain strongly holds and believes what you pay attention to. You are free to choose what you pay attention to. You are responsible for focusing on the things you want to focus on. This is what we call the power of mind. You are the controller of your mind and your thoughts. The second step to combat negativity is to find clarity. Finding clarity is about having a clear understanding of what you want to achieve time to time and what is your plan on how to move forward, as well as taking necessary steps when needed. Having a clear idea and positive outlook on what to expect from the future, an upcoming day, a task is what you need to focus on. Only then can you achieve what you want. To achieve what you want, try and execute the SMART goals steps. SMART goals are an authentic approach that appears to be more realistic and achievable when it comes to preparing goals for your life, whether short or long term. Prepare goals daily and review on a daily basis. Make note that they must be short, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based. The next step is to overcome the shadows of delay. Procrastination is the opposite of motivation. Motivation has barriers, including confusion, unrealistic goals, loss of the sense of reward, poor strategy to do routine practice, as well as irrational thoughts. It is common when options and possible solutions about a problem are not potentially explored. In order to overcome the shadows of delay, you need to keep the urgency and your desire in achieving your goals. Ensure you are deeply interested and connected in what you want to venture into. This helps you to set your mind to focus. Focus with a clear, concise plan of action. Your mind strongly holds and believes what you pay attention to. You are free to choose what you pay attention to. You are responsible for focusing on the things you want to focus on. That is what we call power of mind. You are in control of your mind and thoughts, where your thoughts are changeable as they are in our control. Hello and welcome back to the 365 Manifestation Power. In this module, you'll learn how to visualize your goals in order to achieve what you truly desire in life. Visualization works. It is best to use on a daily basis for the achievement of your life dreams, goals, and everything you want. As you learned previously on how to execute your SMART goals, you need to complement the daily goals with detailed visualization processes. How does visualization work? The process involves picturing or visualizing everything you need to accomplish successfully and how you would feel and what you would do after accomplishing your desired goals. A personality that fits in this module as an example is former NBA Jerry West. He's known for always hitting shots at the buzzer. His secret that he personally shared is the rehearsal of thoughts that he did prior to confronting the actual challenge. This shows the power of visualization and the effects it has on our accomplishments. Remember, we're talking about repeating the strategy countless times in our mind to reach that level of perfection. Practice makes a man perfect. Mr. West practiced visualization of hitting shots with attention and foreseeing himself a winner. It's what we need to regard as mind practice. What have you learned from this great example? It taught us how things work in our favor if we put our mind into it. There are many other legends in sports, namely Tiger Woods, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, and pitcher Roy Halladay, who achieved the best in their lives with the power of visualization. A very famous and well-known quote says, "Seeing is believing," and you have to trust this process. Over 2,000 years ago, Aristotle also communicated this process, and it is still clear and applicable. You first have an objective and then work for necessary methods to act, where no one can stop you from your achievements in the end. Activation of the law of attraction. Law of attraction is the ability for us to attract everything in our life that we focus on. It's all about manifestation, attention, and mental creation. For example, why are the symptoms of anxiety in some people very apparent? Somatic signs intensity indicates that how severely negative mental images are held within a person's mind results in anxiety. In contrast, positive visualization and thinking leads to positive outcomes. Positive visualization of your goals is something you feel so good about. The goodness and the happiness spread by visualization is actually the subconscious attraction of achievement. People experience déjà vu based on the same principle. They continue to believe that there are some moments in front of their eyes often that have already passed in their lives before. Take a look at some scientific research evidence now that shows how visualization works. The neurons we have in our brains, the nerve cells that transmit information, interpret perceptions, and imagery is equivalent to our real-life actions. The law of attraction is the same for all human beings, regardless of ethnicity, age, profession, religion, beliefs, nationality, and education. All human minds are vulnerable to this law that rules our lives and eventually makes our thoughts into things which are tangible to us. Experience it yourself. Your mind power translates your thoughts, and from all the focus it materializes them into reality. In order for you to experience the law of attraction, try this simple exercise. Focus on a negative doom and on a positive fate for 1 minute each. The massive power of your mind aims at the reality of which mental pictures you have been apprehending since a long time. Try this experiment for you to believe, at least for a day, as a quick test to believe in this. Always be aware of the negative consequences, taking control of you, and be responsible for all of your experiences. Start from negative and end in positive visualization when you decide to try this exercise out to stay at peace in the end. Do you know the law of attraction is previously used by some of the greatest personalities in the history of the world? The influencing names are Shakespeare, Blake, Emerson, Newton, and Beethoven. It doesn't matter what your interests, artistic, sciences, or philosophy. The law of attraction can take you far and may help you in various aspects, which include healthy love life and relationships, better social interaction and communication skills, money and wealth, mental and physical improvement, healthy life and self-confidence, reducing anxiety and self-doubt, guilt, or shame, weight loss, fitness and mindfulness, success and abundance. You are what you think you are. The more we imagine about ourselves, the more we dig deep to know what we are truly capable of. The more we imagine good, the more we attain it. The more we imagine bad, the more we lose. Fear not, fear nothing. Whatever you desire to achieve is most likely present in your head as a mental image and is preparing to manifest in the form of the law of attraction. To manifest means to motivate yourself, where intrinsic motivation is something that has to do with you. This looks complicated, but actually this is not. It only seems to be difficult because you've been thinking about trying something abstract and new. Envisioning your goals leads to the results you want. Motivation stirs up the definite feeling of urgency, where the feeling of urgency is what makes you work towards creating your goals, turning them into reality. The beginning of love is the end of resistance. Danielle Light. The very moment when you start to love yourself and defend yourself from negativity, all other things start to shed into your favor as well. You are what you think you are. If you think you are worthy of the achievements you desire, then you are on the right track and you will obtain everything you wish in the end. Hello and welcome back. In this module, you'll learn the importance of implementing your action plans as well as taking action in order to manifest your goals. Planning is not everything unless you take action. Think clearly and count the number of times when you think about goals and compare with the number of times when you take action. The number of thoughts and mere plans would obviously be more than you're taking action. Think of problem solving and execute your thoughts or plans by taking action. Problems are a part of life and you would confront them on your journey to success very often. Prepare in advance about how you approach and overcome them. Start small and consistency is the key. Let's imagine whatever you want to be. An example, a skillful chef with artistic food presentation. You always need to start cooking and prepare food on a daily basis, twice to thrice a day. You would watch others doing it, learn from their tricks, practice simple recipes first with simple ingredients, and then carve your way up to work harder on complex processes. The simple early steps in taking action. Let's assume that you've determined the steps of taking action for a plan or a goal. The first step is to jot down a goal and write down the plans for execution in simple 5 to 7 steps. Secondly, you need to be a critic of your own plan because there's no one so desperate to achieve your goals other than you. The execution of your plans. There are 3 important steps which will aid you in the execution of your plans. 1. Ensure your plans and goals turn into action. 2. Plan the sequence of your actions. 3. Start one habit at a time. 4. Write down your plans. First, make sure your plans and goals turn into action effectively, for efficient progression needs to be done gradually and in a consistent manner. Look cautiously at the lists and things you have in your action plan along with management plan as a backup. A few commonly matched examples are low financial resources, less time and energy or attention, and interest. All these are highly demanding, but you have to brainstorm solutions as a management plan. For instance, plan your savings and start to save money from now. Ask a friend's help, listen to a motivational speaker, and so forth. Secondly, ensure and carefully plan the sequence. Identify which plan would be implemented step by step and with grace. The orderly structure and points from which action needs to be taken by you is of the utmost importance. Sequence matters when you're planning to execute a long-term goal or plan. Long-term plans always have some systematic steps and orderly management, so you have a more realistic approach in achieving your goals. Prioritize and pick one goal that demands urgency and which you're able to execute immediately. In this stage, immediate goals are the focal point. Bring all steps of the goal together and analyze them as an overall task. Note the possible potential challenges the specific goal might have and list management options for the probable challenges. Things to do also include whole management plans to prevent you from challenges leading to barriers. You must decide a deadline for each step and keep moving towards success using a wide variety of methods. A blend of different activities never lets you down. The third element in the execution of your plan is to start one habit at a time. Sometimes great plans demand equal amount of flexibility and rigidity to control the actions and managing of your own behavior. The fourth step is to write down your plans. An American psychologist claimed something effective about writing down your plans to attain a clear idea on where you're headed. Writing is therapeutic. It is a fact since centuries from the start of psychology. But Dr. Gail Matthews, as a professor at the Dominican University in California, discovered that mentioning goals and dreams on a daily basis in a regular pattern is associated with achievement of desires as compared to those who don't do it. This is a small action and can be done in a few minutes daily. The best time is again before sleep, but one can do this any time of day. You'll be more likely to be a winner often than a loser. Writing the goals is both the element of science and an art. It portrays how goal setting works. The principle is based on how the brain works. Neuropsychology stands here and presents two brain sides connected and wired electronically by corpus callosum. Left side as imaginative to let you think, and left hemisphere as literal makes you plan and act by pushing down the dream signals via spinal cord to all your body parts. Writing activates the left side. The logical brain turns it into consciousness by lighting it up under each cell of our body, saying, "I want this and I mean it," shifting to "I will achieve this." The whole experiment throws you in a pool of clarity. Absorb the most from this well of goodness. Human imagination is endless. No doubt it focuses on bad more than good. While we start taking action, for instance, would you face success or failure? What are the chances of your losing? But now our main focus is, and center of attention is, if something would not work, what would be the reasons and how would you improve the situation? How to increase the chances to win and be a better version of who you are? How to act effectively and efficiently? Achieving such goals require a tremendous action plan and strategy to have your hands on your goals that you want to achieve. Be realistic. Stick to facts in your action. In contrast to the plans, visualize rational outcomes. Visualize what you expect good for you to transform your life. Do not be too hard on yourself, no matter how hard it can be during the execution of your action plan. Completion of a task, whether you succeed or not, is also a new beginning.